Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with a book review. This one was written by Kingsbury and it's called In This Moment. I notice it's large print, please don't judge me. The only reason I got the large print book was it was the only one at the library, and I thought, oh, they have another Baxter book, and of course, me being a huge Baxter fan that I am, I had to get it. And Luke is in it, and for good reason, and I'm not going to go into the biggest crux of the plot, but it centers on Hamilton University and has Alexander Hamilton's quote, "If you stand for nothing, then you're bound to fall for anything," which is one of my favorite quotes of all time. And Hamilton himself was a Christian man. I thought, really? I did not know this. But yeah, another revelation. I've always liked Alexander Hamilton. I mean, even before Hamilton became huge, thanks to Lin-Manuel. But it just talks about the whole problems that Hamilton High is having, and it takes place around Indiana and has Indianapolis and Bloomington. And this is a school that's on the bad side of town. I would think it would be one of those IPS schools. No offense, but it's just the whole idea of religion in schools and how a lot of schools don't have religion, and religion and state should be separate. Blah blah blah. But I honestly think, and I'm not trying to wave my flag here, but I agree with the book in saying that it's good to actually incorporate that. They shouldn't force the issue, but they should at least give students the option. Because we had weekday religious education when I was growing up, and I never thought of it as odd or unusual, and I enjoyed it. But, I'm a Christian, so that's probably skewed in that view. But it's another absolutely sensational book, and I loved every second of it. It had a very beautiful love story. You have a character in here who deals with severe panic attacks. And I thought, whoa. I mean, mine aren't like hers, but I've heard of some people being unable to get out of bed, and she's one of them. And she has a character with which she is in love, and she's just, fear holds her back. And we all know from Star Wars, the absence of fear is love. The absence of love is fear. Sorry, I said that wrong. The absence of love is fear. But she feels like she's going to be alone. And I related to her on so many different levels. I have a lot of struggle with just the whole oh my God, am I going to be alone for the rest of my life sort of deal. And I know that's not true. That's just, those whisperings in your ear, the negativity, the societal pressures saying, oh, you're not normal, blah, blah, blah. I don't care if I'm not normal. I'm not like you. My life is not like yours. My life is different from yours. I will dance to the beat of my own drummer. Thank you very much. Nonconformist. Woo! But anyway, maybe I shouldn't have said that so loud, but it's really just a tremendous book. And unfortunately, I got through it so fast, I thought, oh, where did the time go? But it ends happily. It has this program that one of the characters instills called Raise the Bar. He looked at something that gave him this amuse that sparked his mind and made him push himself beyond his boundaries. And the question was, what would you do in this moment? I mean, you only have one shot, like Hamilton says in the musical Hamilton. I don't want to miss my shot. And I thought, whoa, that's profound. And I was thinking of one of my favorite Bollywood films is Tomorrow May Never Come. It's the same principle. You got to do what is in the now. You have to think future. Time is a stream, and what we say now you don't know, you never know. It talks about that. It actually goes into ripple effect, which I absolutely adore. I've always been fascinated by a chain reaction and the littlest things you do, just like kindness, and it speaks of that. And kindness, a kind word turneth away wrath, as Proverbs says. And a lot of scriptures in here, and that might turn off the casual reader into the Karen Kingsbury universe, but it doesn't bother me. I think it's essential just because it's a Christian book. And she always says, Jeremiah 29, for I know the plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans for hope in the future, which is one that keeps coming back to me. And I heard it again, and I thought, I literally froze. I thought, oh my God, really, God? Really? Whoa. Okay, I can trust you. Whatever you have for me, just let it be according to your will, as Mary said. But I feel like Samuel sometimes. I really relate to, not, here I am, servant. What do you want me to do? But it's more, I am like Samuel, but I'm a lot like Joseph, the dreamer, because a lot of people are jealous of me and silly people. I have dreams. I don't know if they're prophetic, but the dreams I have are very weird. But anyway, not going to go into that, but I really relate to him just because I feel a lot like I've been in the pit like Joseph has, and there are times that I will slip back into that pit, but I think no, you don't have control of me, so get behind me, Satan. Just leave me alone. I don't have time. So and oh boy, those who are of that ilk they will try, and they will just kind of mash you in the mire as much as they can. And this happens too with Wendell and Alicia. Alicia's the one that has the panic attacks in the book, and God love her, but their faith sees them through, and it's so inspiring, and that's why I like her books. But I give it 2 thumbs and 5 stars. It's really sensational, and it gave me a lot of hope, and made me realize I'm not alone and how I feel. And I'm glad I don't have really wretched panic. I mean, I used to back in the day. I mean, not to the point where I couldn't get out of bed, but oh, it was bad. It was bad. But I'm at the point now where I know how to breathe. I do meditation. I exercise. I'm out and nature helps me. Nature helps me decompress. Music helps me heal. It makes me feel whole. Music is my soul. Singing is my soul. But I just think that everybody who's read the Baxter series thus far, this is a must read. The next one is called To the Moon and Back, which is a really wonderful children's book, which I always loved that. I thought, oh, that reminds me so much of my youth. And she actually writes about MGM having acquired the rights to the Baxters, and it's going to be a TV series. My dreams are coming through. I know a lot of people are just freaking out over this, like me, and they're real fan girly about it, or fanboy about it. But the Baxters are becoming a television series. The best has happened. Finally. Praise God. Anyway, that's all I got to say. So until next time, live long and prosper. Ciao tutti.